What up, guys? Welcome to 12M Hustle. Let's get into it. How you guys doing this morning? It's Monday. We about to drop it like it's hot up in here. Hope you guys had a blessed weekend. It is October 27th. It's about 5:50 in the morning. Got my morning gym in. Got that morning coffee in. But let's get into it, guys. So welcome to 12M Hustle Live pre-market show. So here we go. We'll start with NQ. Crazy stuff. We are at all-time highs overall. This is the highest of that the NQ has gone. This is a daily. Look at this. Crazy stuff, right? We had that huge drop on October Friday 10th, and then nothing but going up. But here we go. Let's get into it. So for today, not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna stay on hand just because I hate trading all-time highs, to be honest. I might even look at probably Nvidia. Actually, I'll pull up Nvidia for you guys after this, and I'll probably trade Nvidia because there's really no levels above 25,552, which is your previous all-time high. I mean, this is just new levels being created. So, to be honest, last week on Friday, I got a little bit, short, and then I stayed out so I didn't get my face ripped off. Got some short on Wednesday and then skipped Thursday. So for today, my game plan, to be honest, is gonna be pretty simple. I am not going to actually short this market until I see it go below Asia. But if you're gonna take a long, here's my thesis for today. So this is your overnight high, 25,787. Anything above this, I would go long, right? Pretty simple. And for all my shorts out there, to be safe, I would say anything below Asia low. And then targeting previous day high for a small pullback, even maybe if it keeps bleeding previous day open, which was last week. But in order for this to happen, I mean, for this gap to be filled, we need a reason for it to go down, right? It's not just going to go down because it has to go down. I mean, it will go down eventually, but it has to give a pullback, and there has to be a reason. Government shutdown is still going on, I believe, as well as not too much news going on today. So we got Dallas Fed manufacturing at 7:30, and that's about it. So unless that news can make this give us a pullback, this is what I would do. Keep it simple. Anything above this level, go long. If you're short, probably what I will be waiting for throughout the week is a break below 25,700 or a break below 25,550 to go short and to get some good size on it. So that's the game plan for that. Pretty simple. Let's look at oil. Okay. So oil's pretty simple. What I said last week was anything below Asia low, London low, you go short, you never got it. Anything above that key level of 61.7, you go long. You could have got a couple scalps. Nothing on Friday. So for today, it's going to be the same movement. Anything above previous day open on Friday of 61.90, I would go long, targeting 62.39, targeting previous day high of 62.63. Anything below this Asia low that they kind of tapped out here, they took the liquidity there at 60.72. Anything below this, I would go short, below previous day low, targeting this gap fill of 59.59. Okay, so that's pretty simple there. And then let's go into, I'll get to Nvidia at the end. That's probably what I'll be watching until the market sets up for me. But here's the Russell micro. This is the setup I said Thursday. Never happened, right? But here's that clean setup, literally to the T. How I set up, I said gap up, pull down, rip, right? So if you followed my plan on Thursday, you made bank. You made bank. All right. So game plan, and then of course Friday you made bank. Pretty simple game plan for today. It's gonna be same thing. Anything above previous day high, I would be targeting for a long, and that would be, it needs to actually push. Now it needs to break through Asia high, London high of 25,532, because your next target is, I'll give you your next target. It's going to be your previous. Okay, it's going to be 25.59. So it's going to be a quick scalp. You're not going to get too much off of this. What I would probably look for better on the Russell is I would look for a pullback. And I need a drop below previous day high, drop between 25.554. I would be looking, targeting previous day Open of 50, 25, 26. That's what I would be targeting. And if it decides to bleed and we get a pullback in the overall market, I would be targeting 2,500. So that's game plan for the rest. Now, next is going to be YM, our big boy YM. YM has been money. Look at that. What did I say last week? Anything below these levels, go short. Didn't get it. Anything above these levels, I said go long. And you got the money targets 48,875, 48, 46,939, right? To the money. Even those levels held the day after, so you still could have pretty much done the same game plan. Now, today, same thesis. This is almost the same as what I said for NQ. Is look at these levels here, 47,336. Yeah, see, I don't like it. I don't like the setup. It needs to break to go short. It needs to break previous day high. It needs to break here, and it needs to continue. And I'd be targeting 47,346 and 47,189. Now, to go long, I would be going long above 47,731, which is above Asia high, above London high. Is what I would be targeting, because I believe there's no more level. So we're blue skies, baby. That means we have no overhead. It means the market can go wherever the hell it wants. So don't like the long on this, but if you take it, short risk. I love the short on this, but I needed to set up for me to take it. On the Dow, next MES. Okay, we're doing good. What time is it, guys? Let's keep it short for you guys. Okay, 5:55. Perfect. PST time, by the way. Here we go. Here's the ES. So money on Thursday to the T. Look at that. You never came back down to touch Asia low, London low. You got pretty much money. I said anything above 6739, go long. You got it. You had risk. This is your risk to the T, right? Even set up on Friday as well. So same thing on the ES. We have no overhead. We are freaking blue skies on the ES. We are all-time highs on the market. We have government shutdown. Things are crazy, guys. So market's disconnected from reality. That's just the way it is. So if you're a new trader, you better get to know that. Doesn't matter what you trade. So anything below on ES, it's going to be the same setup. I have to see London get taken. I have to see Asia get taken. 68 rotation, and then I need a rotation down into 68.42 for a nice target. Also be targeting previous day open, which is 68.23. So now you can go long. Your risk better be tight, but I would go long above these two as a breakout, triple top, 68.87. Go long, and I'd be risking Asia low. So keep your size in check, guys, because the market has no overhead. It can go up as far as it wants, but it can also turn on a dime. So don't be stubborn on your longs, and definitely don't be stubborn on your shorts. Next one is Bitcoin. Bitcoin. So great setup. We called it last week. What did we say? I said anything below, as soon as you break London low, you could have gone short, right? And then anything above this level right here, 109, you go. So it was a tight risk, right? Let's say you would have gone short at 109. Your risk, you got short at 108. Your risk was 109. And then you would have gone long. Your risk would have been the bottom of that London low. You would have got 50% off at 110, 310. And then your next one would have been close to midday to 111. So Bitcoin is going back up. Now, pretty simple. What I would say here is Bitcoin is starting to touch those levels, right? Where it doesn't seem, it looks like it's about to rip and go on a roar. The good thing about Bitcoin is it has levels to go off, right? So you have levels, you have overhead, which is so much easier to trade. This is why I don't like all-time highs. I hate trading all-time highs. In small caps, we call it blue skies. You just don't trade in small caps because you just don't know where it's going to go. You don't know if you're going to get dumped on. And in futures, I call it kill zone because you could just get killed. So here's some levels right off the bat. And I could just been doing this for 5 years, so I can see the levels easy. Here we go. So anything below, pretty simple for you guys. Anything below Asia, gotta break this. Gotta break this Asia low. Got to break this 114. I'd go short, targeting for a pullback 113, and maybe previous day high into 112. But what I would really be looking for is a long here, and basically a grindy long. So the type of long I want is breakout above 116, and then I'll show you the type of long I would like to see on Bitcoin. It's where it goes like this, and it just pops, pulls back, traps short, and it just continues to rip to the next level, right? So that's kind of what I want to see on Bitcoin. And this move has to happen for me probably before 8:30 PST time. So at least this part where it breaks above 117. So that's game plan for Bitcoin. And that's it. Let me show you guys NVIDIA, because this is probably what I will be looking at. I'm actually going to add it to my... I have Airbnb on there too. It's funny. Okay, so here we go. So here is NVIDIA, guys. See, this was back in the second week of October. Money making on that downtrend. But NVIDIA's pretty simple game plan on NVIDIA. We still have some levels to go off NVIDIA. So, but it's getting pretty close to almost breaking out as well, and then having no overhead. But at least NVIDIA has some levels to go off, which is always good. Like this level here and this level here. Okay. So, and then we have a nice little gap up there to fill. So here's game plan for NVIDIA. Pretty simple. The long side, anything above, for me, anything when we get a push off the open, anything above 191, I would go long, looking to target 195. Now for the short, probably wouldn't go short on NVIDIA until below 188, targeting 187 and targeting previous open of last week, Friday, 184 to fill that. That's what I would be targeting. But I don't think we're going to get that. But if we do, this is main target right here. This level. Below 188, targeting 50% off at 187, rest off at 185, maybe leave a runner on for 184. So that's for NVIDIA. And that is it, guys. Pretty done. Try to keep it pretty short, 12 minutes. Appreciate it, guys. Have